Ariel Helwani post-fight at Strikeforce in New Jersey alongside Sergei Kharitonov, who defeated Andrei Arlovsky tonight. And Sergei, first off, congratulations on the big win. He started out very aggressive. What were you thinking when you saw him come out that way, and how did you look to counter?
I said thank you very much for wishing him on his victory. He trained for all different scenarios. However, they studied a lot of Arlovsky's film, and he always starts off very aggressive early on. So basically, he was just waiting out, riding out the tide. He knew that Arlovsky's going to start off aggressively. He was using that time to get his timing and distance right, and so everything went exactly the way he planned.
Did you expect him to throw so many leg kicks?
He was a little surprised that he was going to the outside with his low kicks. Usually, in his previous fights, you've seen him, he would go to the inside with his low kicks, but, it's a kick. He was ready for it. As far as he didn't shock him or surprise him, he was ready for it, he checked him.
This is now his fourth loss in a row. Do you think that he could still hang with the top MMA fighters out there?
He feels like, he can fight. People lose. He should definitely look after his health, and if his physicians feel like there's some reason why he shouldn't continue, then he shouldn't continue. Usually after a knockout, it should take at least 6 months to kind of re-heal, but, basically.
We talked to approximately 60 or 70 fans on Tuesday before this fight about who they thought would win the Grand Prix. Only one said you. Do you feel as though maybe now you've earned some of the respect from the American fans?
He said, well, that's not for me to decide for the fans, so maybe you should poll him again. But he feels like, he put on a dominant performance. He stopped Arlovsky in the first round. So, he hopes that he's earned some new fans here in the United States. So, we'll see.
Who would you like to fight next, Josh Barnett or Brett Rogers?
Сильнейшим.
Whoever's the best out of those two.
I don't understand, his language Russian, but I got that one. That was the only one I got. Just curious, Fyodor Emelianenko, he just lost tonight. Are you surprised by the result?
Для меня это был сюрприз.
He was very surprised.
How come?
Почему?
Просто сюрприз.
It was just a surprise. He picked Fedor to win.
Do you think he will retire now?
Ничего не могу
He said,
сказать.
I personally wouldn't want to see him retire. He's 34. He's kind of he's semi in his prime, or the prime years of his fighting. But that's a question. That's an answer for him if he doesn't know. It's up to Fedor to decide if he wants to retire or not.
Okay, final question. Obviously, you're expecting to make it to the finals. Who would you like to fight in the finals?
Я не знаю, с кем бы мне хотелось. Я готов сражаться с любым, но я больше чем уверен, что с той стороны будет Алистер Эверим.
He said, I don't really care who makes it to the finals. I will fight whoever is in the finals. However, he predicts that Alistair will probably be the man on the other side. And he said, one thing I can guarantee you that Golden Glory is taking this title home, one way or the other.
Very well. Spasiba, congratulations. Thank you for the time. We look forward to your next fight.
Thank you.